Game, Toolless solo RPG you can play in your head by yourself. Rules. Create a story prompt based on the following acronym game. G stands for genre, A stands for abilities, M stands for mission, and E stands for enemies. The genre determines the kind of world the story will take place in. Abilities determines the abilities of the protagonist. Mission determines the goal of the protagonist. Enemies determines the obstacles that stand between the protagonist and completing their mission. Inside your imagination, role-play as the protagonist and strive to complete your mission. Whenever you are unsure of what should happen next in the story, you should use the following method to come up with a random word to use as a prompt to spur the story forward. Think of a word and select 2 letters from it. Think of a new word that uses those 2 letters, leaving one letter in the same position and putting the other letter in a different position. This new word will act as a prompt to spur your imagination into continuing the story forward. If the protagonist is harmed during the story, the protagonist takes 1 damage. When the protagonist takes damage, put down 1 finger. When the protagonist has taken 5 damage, the protagonist dies and the story ends. If the protagonist completes their mission, the story ends. Imagine a treasure from your story being placed in a treasure box. You can return to this treasure box whenever you want to remember your past adventures.